fool one day you hear, and then you're gone.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. You are on Follow Paula, and of course I'm Paula. So today we will be doing a Q&A. I had people ask me questions yesterday on Instagram, and so we are going to start answering them.
So if you're not on Instagram, you should be following.
Yeah, so if you're not on Instagram, you should be following my Instagram. Follow Paula. Now, let me find the post from yesterday. Okay. So, I have a lot of what is my goal weight. I don't have a specific, right? Okay, so I don't have a per se specific weight goal. I know right now I want to get under 200 pounds. After that, whatever I feel my most athletic and healthiest at. So I'm not just doing this for weight loss. I'm doing this to be healthy, and I want to be active. I've always wanted to do crazy things. That's why I've done it even at my heaviest. Like I did a Tough Mudder at like 340-50 pounds. I did a Spartan sprint at like, how much did I weigh? Like
291.
291. I lost weight to do that. And then so I just want to be active. I want to do crazy things. I want to travel and be able to hike Machu Picchu, things like that. That is what I want to do. So
Let's start with the top question too.
Top question?
Yeah, start from the top and go down.
It's 80 questions, so I'm not going to be able to answer all of them. So many questions. So the very first one?
Just start from the top and then just go through.
Okay. Do you drink soda or any energy drinks like Red Bull? So to answer that question, I do have soda every once in a great big while, but I'm not those people that are addicted to soda, like where you have to have soda every single day. I've never had that problem, not even when I was young. I've been overweight like my whole life, but it was never because of soda. I love chips. I love chips and salsa. I love hot Cheetos with cream cheese or nacho
That sounds
cheese.
disgusting.
That is what I like. Yeah, it sounds disgusting to you.
I know, because I like the sweets.
Yeah, because you
You like the
sweets.
salties.
I like salty. I'm always salty.
Yeah.
I'm a salty. So I do drink energy drinks. However, every once in a while, when I'm very sleepy, like at work and stuff like that, I'll have the what is it called?
It's like 0 calorie, zero.
It's called Pure Zero Rockstar.
Yeah.
Or I'll have the red lines. Those.
We only use that like if it's like the second cardio session and we don't want to take pre-workout.
Yeah, or I've worked out hard in the morning and I need to go to work.
Never a whole thing.
We'll do that.
Right?
Yeah,
I
always have half. Like I always have a little bottle of water, and then I'll drink the water, and then I'll save half of the Rockstar in the water bottle after I drink it. What's your favorite kind of workout? Favorite kind of workout is lifting weights. I love lifting weights. That's my favorite kind of workout. Or eating, because I get to work on my arms.
Yeah, the results of that are horrible.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna try and not be funny, or think that I'm funny.
No, keep being funny.
Okay. Do you guys, Mercy GC said, do you guys do anything else as a couple besides workout? We do. We like to do movie dates. We like to go out to eat, which we can't do as much anymore. We used to love doing that. I guess every couple likes doing that, huh? That's what majority of people do. is go out to eat. Movies. We like to hike. We used to like going on hikes. I messed up my ankle a while ago and we stopped hiking. So we need to get back into that.
Yeah, and we'd like to travel too.
We would like to travel, but our bank account says only place y'all traveling to is the 99-cent store. If that. So, yeah, that's what we like to do. Oh, we like to go to Disneyland. We like to go, just walk around Disneyland and things like that. Since it's free, we like to do that. What else? Oh yeah, we used to like playing tennis. We haven't done it in a while too. Our learning tennis, right, babe?
Yeah, we suck. We just did it for fun.
But it's so fun.
But it's hard because we work 40 hours a week.
Yeah, and plus working out. So we don't have much time right now. We are very boring as it is. We are a pair of old folks. And
we're homebodies.
That's laying in bed in our underwears is the most fun. What else? I think she asked what would be the ultimate meal you would have if you couldn't gain weight. Damn, that's hard. We like too many things. We like to
give them 3.
Our favorite things is to just go. We used to love trying out different things. Top 3?
Yeah.
Top 3? Okay, Mexican food, obviously, but authentic Mexican food. What else? Pizza.
And steaks.
But
it has to be like
delicious.
Good
but it
ones,
has to be
like Mastro's.
Has to be like top-notch quality stuff. Not like Sizzlers or anything like that. But if you like that, I mean, we all like different things. What is the most motivating thing that helped you in the very beginning of your weight loss journey? What kept you going every day? Oh, there's a lot of the same questions, so
just give a little breakdown.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just give you guys a little breakdown because I don't want to get emotional.
And we'll make an actual video into this.
Yeah. So, I lost my mom and my dad a year apart. My dad had been sick for quite some time due to strokes, obviously from heart disease. I lost my mom to heart disease a year after my dad. She wasn't sick for that long. And then, it's going to be 2 years since my brother passed away?
Yeah.
And
coming in July.
Be 2 years in July that my brother passed away from heart disease as well at 35. And that is what motivated me from the very beginning, was that obviously I was extremely overweight compared to my parents, and they died very young. My mom was only 55 and my dad was 62. So, and my brother extremely young. So, he had just turned 35 in May and he passed away in July. So, that is what motivates me, and everyone has a different motivation inside them. So, my motivation is a terrible motivation for anyone to ever want, and hopefully you never have to go through that. So yeah. Someone asks, what have been your results with Zumba? Your thoughts on Zumba, and why did you use Zumba as your cardio? So, I've been on 3 journeys, guys. Very first journey, when my parents passed away, was journey number 1. I did nothing but cardio.
It's because she didn't know better.
I had no idea what to do. All I knew was that I needed to lose weight, and what is the number 1 thing people recommend to lose weight?
Cardio.
So I went bat shit crazy on cardio. Let me tell you, I did like 3 hours of cardio.
Yeah, at least every day.
At least 3 hours of cardio. I do hours of the elliptical. Right after that, I'd go and do Zumba back to back sometimes. Like, one class ended, I went, stood outside, and did another class. So I did that almost every single day. I lost 100 pounds.
110 pounds.
110 pounds in
less than a year.
Less than a year. But I felt terrible. My hair was falling out. I was super depressed. Not only because I felt the same. My hair was falling out. I was so tired.
There was no loose skin though still.
Yeah, I didn't have any loose skin yet. But I was extremely, extremely, extremely tired, and I was extremely depressed because my parents had just passed away. I didn't know what depression or anxiety was at the time. And all I did was cardio because that's what people freaking recommended.
And then at the end of it, you did a heart walk.
Yeah.
Which was 3 miles.
It was 3 miles.
And you could barely finish that.
Oh my God, I was effing dying.
And that was at 250.
Yeah, I was 250 pounds. But I still looked the same as 370. Like, there was really no difference, and I felt terrible. I didn't feel healthier. My body hurt so bad. My hair was falling out. I had no clue what the hell I was doing. All I knew was I wanted to lose weight. So I love Zumba. I've always liked it. I personally feel like I get more out of it than staying on the elliptical for an hour. I have so much fun, and also depending on the instructor. But I have so much fun with it, and my time flies.
And you're doing it to burn calories,
Yeah,
so it's
and
like, what can you do to burn the most calories?
I feel like I burn the most with that because I can freaking move and do all kinds of crazy
So
stuff.
go into what was after that.
Okay.
So we started lifting weights.
You mean journey number 2?
Yeah, kind of.
Journey number 2 was Rick and his friend Zach. Shout out to Zach. Started somewhat showing me how to lift a little. So I started to do arms, obviously, because that's what guys do. They love doing arms. Started doing arms. Started learning how to bench a little bit. Oh my God, let me tell you, the bar, I couldn't even do the bar. His friend had to hold it like the freaking whole time. So I learned a little bit of form with that. I learned how to do a little bit of shoulders. And I learned a little bit on squats and things like that. But no weight, no nothing. So then we ended up at Metroflex. And then that's when the real lifting started. So I didn't do much cardio, huh? We didn't.
Well,
do much
we
cardio.
fell out of the diet because we kind of had some situations.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have a car anymore.
So we fell
so we had no way to
with our eating because it just sounds like a bunch of excuses. But okay, we were basically had no car, so we just had to walk wherever we could, and that's when we would eat pretty shitty. So it was like a lot of carbs. So our eating wasn't that good. And then we just got into weightlifting, and I just loved feeling strong, and I loved that I was good at it, and that's what kept me consistent. So I learned how to weightlift. I learned all of that. And then...
So she put on like probably 70 pounds back.
Yeah, I put on like 70 pounds
and
back.
And then the owner of Metroflex was like, hey, you should try a Tough Mudder.
Yeah.
And okay.
So then Eddie, shout out to Eddie, owner of Metroflex. Woo woo. He told me, so I think that you should do something crazy, something that is gonna push you out of your comfort zone, something that's gonna challenge you mentally. And he was like, you should do a Tough Mudder. And so I did. There's a video on it. You guys should go watch it.
And at this time, her cardio was like running with sleds, pushing prowlers.
Yeah.
And she got up to like 330 to 340, and she did a 13-mile Tough Mudder. Easier through obstacles than she could do a 3-mile walk on flat land.
On flat land at 250 pounds. And that is from all the strength training, from like the prowlers and pulling sleds. So yeah, so it was so freaking hard. But ever since then, I have to say, mentally, like, I've worked on my mental strength so much after that, because I was like, I cannot climb up this steep hill. It was so steep. Every step I took, I would crumble and start to like slide back. And not quitting, even though when help came to rescue me, because I was literally like almost the last person when they came to rescue me in those little jeeps that go up the thing. I was like, no, I'm gonna do this. I said I'm gonna do it. I was crying and I was begging the Lord to take the wheel and just throw me off the cliff.
Yeah, she wouldn't quit unless somebody came and killed her.
Yeah, I would not quit. So I've just been working on my mental strength ever since. And then journey number 3, which is now combining everything that I have learned, everything that I've know doesn't work for me, everything that I know works for me, is all being combined, and that is what you have seen since January 1st.
Yeah, and that's a combination with clean eating, macros, a little bit of keto.
A little bit of macros, a little bit of everything that I know works for me. So, and that is gonna come. That's another question that I've got a lot. So I might as well just go into that. How did you get rid of your lower belly fat? And also, people are asking, what am I doing for loose skin? So, belly fat. As you lose weight, you will lose weight everywhere, right? Because that's obviously natural. As you drop weight, your body's just gonna melt wherever it decides to melt. Don't have loose skin just yet. I have, like I told you guys, I've been weightlifting for a while now, so I have gained muscle, like in my shoulders, my arms. You see, like I have muscle in there, and this is still fat. Like it's not like that jiggly pinch. Like if you can still pinch it and it doesn't hang, that means you still have fat in there. So you want to build muscle underneath your skin so that it doesn't become all skin. So from weightlifting consistently for years, because I loved it, luckily I've built a good amount of muscle that I don't have loose skin yet. And I've also you're seeing the quick weight drop after I've built muscle. So that's the difference.
And it's not just cardio, it's like a combination of so many different things.
I do my cardio, I do my clean eating, I try and stay hydrated as much as possible, because that also will help with the skin, and it just takes time, guys. It's not gonna freaking happen overnight. So yeah, so that is why I don't have loose skin just yet. And your body will shape up so much better with putting muscle underneath. You're not gonna get freaking like a bodybuilder, like extremely freaking ripped, guys. You need more than cardio, you need more than clean eating, and you need more than weightlifting for that, okay? What else? So a lot of people are also asking, how much cardio and how much weightlifting do I do? People always think either all I do is weightlifting, or people think all I do is Zumba. So 5 days a week, 5 days out of the week, I do weight training. I focus on different body parts, and if you follow my Journey 365, or if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I break it down on there as much as I can. I show you guys every single workout that I do, And I can't film while I'm in my Zumba class, but I try and get one Zumba class a day, and or 30 minutes on the elliptical if I have to go to work. But 30 minutes to an hour on the elliptical, always at least one Zumba class. And I'll do cardio 6 to 7 days a week.
Yeah, so that's 6 to 7 hours a week.
6 to 7 hours a week.
And the weights we don't time, but however long it takes.
Yeah,
so
weights, however long it takes for me to finish.
It's not weights more than cardio or cardio more than weights. It's the same.
It's the same, just a combination of both. So, people are asking also on here, do I do fasted cardio? So, let me get into that. I don't do fasted cardio because I've heard of people doing it and it burns fat, blah blah blah, what everyone says. I'm not a freaking scientist. I'm not a freaking what do you call it, bro science thing. Like, I feel sick if I eat before I work out, so I just happen to do fasted workouts. I wake up and I go directly to the gym. Therefore, I don't have time to eat or anything like that. So it just happens, because Rick does it too.
Yeah, and we don't feel weaker or anything.
Yeah, I don't feel
It's just all about the timing.
I don't feel any different. It's just the timing from when I wake up to that, you know. So I guess we do fasted cardio and weightlifting. We do our weightlifts first. Ugh. We prefer to do our weights first and then our cardio. But today I did my Zumba first and then I did my weightlifting, and the same with no food, just water.
Yeah, the only times we'll do food is if like we just didn't make it to the gym until really late, then we got no choice but to eat our meals.
Okay, and I don't have a specific diet. I don't follow just a keto diet. I don't follow just a low carb diet. I follow what I think works for me. So, and that's something that you guys need to do. I don't know why I did that, but I feel like I have allergies. Anyways, so I do what works for me, because you guys need to pretty much stop being lazy and expect to be given everything exactly to the point how to do it, because we are all different. You need to experiment on your own. You need to experiment on your own self. So what I would do is try a certain diet that you think would work for you. Try it out. Write everything down. Weigh yourself every single day, at least for a month, and see what works for you and what doesn't work for you.
And try many of them, and then you can switch back and forth.
Yeah.
Because if you have a lot of weight to lose, then you just keep switching them.
Yeah, just keep switching them, and just like okay, so I like this. This is how I felt on this type of diet. This is how I felt on this type of eating. And don't even call it a diet. Just, just combine that into your life. Like, just learn how to be one with this whole journey. Just, you have to be able to be adaptable. Like, adapt to whatever you're doing. Adapt it into your life. Just, here and there. Take a little bit of here and there, whatever you like, and what worked for you, try that. And
ultimately, it breaks down to calories in versus calories out.
Calories in versus calories out, guys. You guys seen my video on you need to weigh everything freaking out if you
And if you haven't seen that,
buy a package.
Go look at the
if you haven't
10
seen it,
most kitchen essentials something.
10 most important kitchen essentials for your weight loss journey. That's what I
There you go.
Boom. I already answered that. Already answered that. Do you take any supplements, vitamins, pre and post workouts? I don't. I used to take vitamins. I didn't really like them. I found something called, and I'm not being paid for any of this, guys.
Yeah, this is the only thing we take,
this is the only
religiously.
Thing that religiously we take. We take
Vitamineral greens.
Vitamineral greens. They have tons of different brands and stuff. We buy ours at Sprouts. It is a little pricey, but it's so helpful. Look at all the hair growth that I have. Like, my hair is growing out of control. My hair is so effing long. Look, it's almost to my butt. That's how freaking long my hair has gotten. And my skin is pretty clear. Rick's is also. We haven't really gotten sick other than that week I showed you guys. Oh God, it was terrible. But it never fully came out full blown.
No.
It just.
And that was like just a little bit in like probably a year or more.
Yeah, and we haven't been sick in over a year. So I take that in the morning mixed with my pre-workout. I do take a pre-workout. I don't always take a pre-workout, but it is helpful when you work freaking 40 hours a week and sometimes you can only get a little bit of sleep. It helps to give you that extra little boost. It's like taking caffeine. So if coffee works for you, take that. I don't know how that would taste though.
Yeah, we take Mr. Hyde by Proceps.
Yeah. So,
because it's strong.
And I also do drink protein shakes. I'm not going to tell you which protein shake I take because I don't get paid for this. But all you want to do is check that your protein is high quality protein. Meaning less than 2 grams of sugar.
No, that's too fucking low.
Oh. 2 grams of sugar.
Okay, you want something that's
I
like...
can't remember exactly what's on the nutrition thing.
Fat under 4.
Fat under 4.
Carbs under 6.
Carbs under
and protein
6.
between 25 and 30.
Yes.
Like I seen one today. The carbs.
38 freaking
38
carbs.
carbs.
Like, are you kidding me? You could have potatoes. You can have rice.
Plus the meat.
Less than that. Plus some chicken or some beef, something. Like.
You just got to think of protein as just the meat source
it's
only.
A meat source only. You don't. Stupid bug. You don't want to use protein shakes as a replacement. As a replacement of food. You want to eat clean, home cooked, wholesome meals. You don't want to always put that in your body because after a while you will get bloated.
And keep in mind, you're only replacing the meat source. You're not replacing the carbs, and you're not replacing the vegetables.
Veggies.
Yeah.
Yes, the veggies. So, okay, so it's to supplement. That's why it's called the supplement. To help you a little bit on what you're already doing good. Don't think that this is just, you're just going to take this and you're going to lose weight off of just doing that. No, it's not going to happen like that.
And we do take a fish oil.
Oh yeah, and fish oil.
And that's it.
Oh, there's so many bugs. That's why I hate the part. What else?
You're just going to make faces or you're going to start reading?
Because too many of the same ones.
Start making those faces.
Okay. What do you eat for snacks? We have fruit. I have Annie's. They're called Annie's. Like,
Well, the fruit snacks or the
snacks,
like similar to
or
Cheez-Its.
the little Cheez-Its type things. Like I said, we weigh it out, so we make sure that it fits into our calorie amount for the day. So, and remember also that people are asking me exactly how many calories a day do you eat. What I eat is not gonna help you, like the amount, because my workouts might not be the exact same as yours, and yours might not be the exact same as mine. So,
but she does offer help. So if you do want help,
if you
email.
do want individualized help, email me and I can help you out. But I can't help everyone for free or like individually because it's too many people that ask this. Like, you have no idea how many people ask this. So like I've said, calories in versus calories out. So don't have more calories than you know you burned, you know? So you always want to burn more than what you eat.
And if you don't know what you burn, get some sort of watch until you learn.
So our freaking camera stopped right when I had started answering another question. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. Someone asked, how old are you and your hubby, and do you guys plan on having children? So let me just tell you guys my height, because I know someone asked that. I'm 5'6", 5'6" and a half.
Without shoes.
Without shoes. I'm 29 years old. I'm about to be 30
In September.
And
I turned 36 in 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So Rick is older than me, makes me feel a little better.
We've been together for almost 9 years.
Yes. So we do plan on having children. That is another reason why I want to be fit. How do I say it? I don't want to just lose weight for appearances. Like I have never thought of, oh, I just want to lose weight because I want to be cute or blah blah blah.
She's already full of herself.
Shut up. I'm not full of myself. I've never had confidence problems. Let's just get that out there. I've never felt ugly. I've never felt like less than anyone else because of my size. I did have problems shopping, obviously, because back then we didn't have Torrid, we didn't have all these plus size things. All we had was Lane Bryant, so a bunch of old lady clothes. You had to make that work. So yeah, so I want to be that mom that you see on the hiking trails that's carrying a freaking baby on her back and running after her kid, her other kid. That's how I want to be. I want to be hands-on. I want to be adventurous with my kids. I want to be healthy. I don't want to leave my kids at freaking 18 years old, like how I lost my parents young. I feel that you always need your parent, and I want to live as long as possible to be there for my kids. So
and have no limitations on what you do.
Yeah, and not be limited onto fun things to do. Not be like, oh, let's go to the park and I'm gonna let you run wild because I can't run after you. Like I don't ever want that. So we do plan on having babies. A lot of people ask that. Children soon, yes.
Like 2 years.
Maybe in 2 years, guys. What color are your eyes? My eyes are a bunch of different colors.
Here, we're zooming. Put your eyes up, because you're just covering them. There you go. So the outside is like a grayish blue, and then green.
So I was born with... Back off me. I was born with like, I think my mom said like grayish eyes. Then I had bright blue eyes. And then my sister-in-law, who met me when I was like 7 years old, said my eyes were like aqua. And then in high school, my eyes were still some sort of blue. And then now they're just like green and yellow. Like everyone says I have cat eyes. So we'll go with weird cat eyes.
Yeah, they're natural, no contacts here.
Yes. So here's another one about loose skin. I already answered that. Like I told you guys, as you wanna incorporate everything: clean eating, weight training, and cardio all at the same time, guys. But you gotta be consistent with it. Do you eat anything before you work out? We already answered that. How many carbs approximately do you have? Blah blah blah. Like I said, everyone is different. I even change my amount of carbs depending on my workouts and the amount of workout that I have done. Calories in versus calories out.
By now you've already seen another full day of eating.
You've made so much progress. Do you see it when you look in the mirror? I do now. Like I told you guys before, when I got down to 250 and it was just based on cardio, I didn't. And sometimes I tend to not fully see it, but then that's why I do a lot of like side by sides, because that helps me too. Like be like, damn, like that is like even like within a month difference is like I can see a lot, and I see a lot in my clothes, and so I do see it now.
And we have a lot of befores we ain't even popped out yet.
Yeah, there's so many befores that we haven't showed you guys. Also, I've like probably like within 2 years span, I've become mentally stronger. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I've always been mentally strong. Like, meaning I've never cared what anybody thought of me. I've always carried myself the way I do now. Like, I'm very talkative if you talk to me, but I'm also very reserved. Like, I sit back and watch people and see how they act, and then I like will befriend you or not. But I'm very friendly, so I like to think that. But I am, like, at work and stuff, I talk to everyone. Sorry, I do this a lot.
Hold on.
Ah! Why didn't you tell me?
You had a worm in your hair.
I thought you were telling me not to play with my hair.
Both.
Oh, now I have the heebie-jeebies.
Come on, Hebe.
Okay. How has your life and attitude changed during your journey? Oh, shoot. I just kind of talked about
Well, you had
that.
to grow through the struggles of losing your parents.
So losing
it's been
my
a big
parents,
mental battle.
being almost homeless not too long ago. Just feeling like I didn't really have anyone and stuff like that. Like, that has mentally, like, I've just grown so much more mentally. And yeah, so my attitude has always been the same. So I want to say that too. If you guys see me at the gym or anywhere, please don't just stare at me. Wave, smile, say hi. I'm very friendly, guys. I'm a little awkward and quiet at first, then I don't shut up.
I still can't get her to shut up.
And yes, please say hi to me, because when I catch someone just staring at me, I like kind of have an attitude problem, and I'll be like, what? Like, I've always been like that. When I was little, people would stare at me, I would flip them off. I was one of those bad kids. That's when you guys tell me, oh, don't cuss so much, blah 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 blah. That's just me. I don't fake anything. I don't act a certain way for a certain reason.
Yeah.
I'm just me, and that is what I show you guys. This is what you guys get. Like it or not, I'm just me. So that's just me. So no difference, guys. Who are your favorite Instagrammers? You guys, whoever follows me on Instagram, you guys are my favorite Instagrammers. The people that comment, and I see you guys, like, even though there's a bunch of followers, like, I know who gets me, who has my back, who always is encouraging me and things like that. Like, you guys are my favorite Instagrammers. I don't follow anyone other than people that I actually know, or people that have been following me for a long time. Then I become their friends, and we're like online friends. So yeah. ¿Qué es tu comida mexicana favorita? What is your favorite Mexican food? So there's one specific meal that I haven't had in a really, really long time. My mom, for my birthday, would always make me this. She would make me the costillas and chile verde con arroz and super, super fine frijoles. So I just did all kinds of Spanglish, didn't I? So the little riblets with like this green sauce, like homemade green sauce with white rice, and really, really, really mashed beans, like almost watery. That's my favorite Mexican food, with chips, of course, with bomb tortilla chips. That's my favorite, and salsa.
Got a lot of favorites.
I do, but yeah, that's my favorite. What's your favorite pre-workout? So unfortunately, it was banned
Yeah, all the ones we like always
all
get
the
banned.
ones that I love get banned. I have a really high tolerance for caffeine, so the more caffeine, the better.
Yeah, Craze was one of them. The original Jack
Hyde.
3D. Yeah. Oh, the Hyde might have been too strong for you.
Yeah.
One time I gave you Hyde and Jekyll together.
We'll tell them that story another time when I almost died, or so I thought.
CT almost died on that one too.
Yeah, that's true. So here's another person. I noticed you lift a lot more than you do cardio. I don't, guys.
Just out of curiosity, how do they notice this? They obviously don't pay attention.
Yeah, they obviously, one, you guys need to read. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all is lazy and don't do research, guys. Like, come on.
It's all an equal amount.
It's all an equal amount.
She's like an MMA person. Just
you want to be
adaptable.
well-rounded on everything. Is it still recording? Because, last time it shut off.
You're good.
How much has Rick lost?
This time?
What is his goal?
I don't know. Appearance.
What is your goal?
Abs. I'm not really looking at weight.
Yeah, but how much weight have you lost?
Well, this time I went up to 212.
What's been your highest weight?
Ever? 230.
Yeah.
From
230 has always been his highest weight.
230 to 165. But I wasn't lifting as much. And then this time was from 212 to now 181. So what's that? 31 pounds?
I don't know how to do math.
That's like 31 pounds. And we do the same kind of thing. So the workouts we do work
really
with both.
He wants more of a muscular, lean.
I like aesthetics.
Yeah, he wants that. He wants that. Chef Vince 209 asks, what is your favorite cheat day meal? If it's a cheat day, like where you can have multiple stuff, you guys need to go watch our
Disneyland Day?
Our Disneyland Day.
I mean, but it's going to be...
Which page is it on?
Healthy to Hearty.
Go on to Healthy to Hearty. There's recipes on there, guys. And there is our cheat day. Woo! We went ham on that.
I mean,
and I don't
steaks,
recommend it,
pizza,
guys.
Mexican food. It's too hard to pick one, huh?
Yes. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I love ceviche. I love chips and salsa. I love burritos. I love all kinds of food. That's why I'm like this. Too much food. London Alessandra B says, just want to say that I love watching your YouTube videos and you are such an inspiration. Love you, Paula. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Okay, try to go through them because we're not that much battery left. I don't know why it dies so quick.
How do you handle those days where you just do not want to go to the gym? I have a lot of these questions too.
You have a nagging husband.
Yes, I have. Not only do I just have a nagging husband, but I really, really, really enjoy weightlifting. Like, I really, really love it. So that's what I recommend for you guys, to get into something that you guys like, some sort of activity that you like, that you don't feel is a chore, like something that, just like if you like getting your nails done, you're gonna make sure that you go and get your nails done because that's something you really like.
Well, you gotta also find the thing that you don't hate the most.
Yeah,
because when it comes to working out.
Yeah, so just being active and just me loving weights, that's what really
I think we get more irritated when the workout sucks.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
See, because someone just asked, if you didn't have your husband and it was just you, how do you motivate yourself every day to get in the gym? So I told you guys a story about how I used to work out, just doing cardio before I met Rick.
But we've been together for a long time.
Yeah, we've been together for a long time.
All these journeys.
But I'd probably be doing Zumba or something because I really love Zumba. So if I didn't have Rick, I'd probably just be doing Zumba and I'd probably stay extra chunky still.
Chunky but funky.
Nah, I always yo-yoed. So I think by now I would have, like now, how I finally found what I like and what works for me. Yeah.
But we're best friends and we always been
Karina,
got each other's back.
Karina AMV my little boo-boo from work. She said, "Why you so cute?" Oh, she's so cute.
Why you lying though?
Why you lying, Karina? You be playing too much. How to lose the lower part of your stomach area. I've already said this 1,000 times. You can't just pinpoint certain problem areas. A lot of people have that problem where they think that you can pinpoint, I just want to lose my belly fat or blah blah blah. Like even my freaking sisters do that. Yeah, don't get surgery if you don't have to.
No, I'm saying if you want to get one part, you gotta just get that shit cut off.
Get one part, go get some lipo or something, but you have to work out your whole body. You have to work out everything, and then every body part will start losing its own weight and shape up what's underneath there.
Yeah, and your genetics is how it's gonna turn out.
What shoes would you recommend for a bigger person just starting to work out? I feel like everyone is different. Everyone likes different types of shoes. I've tried Nikes. I've tried wide Nikes. I've tried the very low ones. I've tried some with the arch. I've tried a bunch of different ones. My favorite has to be Asics.
Asics Gel Nusa Tri-9s, which are Nusa, no longer here.
Or just any Gel Nusa because they're the same. I just don't like their look now.
Yeah, but I use the Fuse X.
I still like them. And now I'm using Fuse X, so the Gel Light. So I kind of go back and forth, but it's still Asics. I really feel that Asics has a lot more support than Nike. I used to have I still kind of have knee pain every once in a while, but doing the exact same things if I wore Nike, oh my gosh, my knees would hurt so bad and my feet. And with Asics, and Asics is not paying me, even though
unfortunately
it would be freaking sweet as they did. I love Asics. I probably will never change them unless their shoes start giving me.
We'll do a shoe video on all your shoes.
Yeah. And another question, what's your goal weight? I don't have a goal weight. I want to get under 200 first and just keep going from there. You know, I feel that
it's hard to tell on somebody that also has muscle because you don't know what it's going to look like.
Yeah, but also I feel like you shouldn't have just a number. You should have what you feel good in, what you are capable of doing, everything that you want. Like, for example, me, I want to travel. I want to climb. I want to climb Machu Picchu. I want to just
climb the stairway to heaven.
Climb stairway to heaven, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
It looks a little scary.
We're gonna do it.
Like I just want to be adventurous. I don't want my weight to hold me back. That's the main thing that I have always wanted. So I just want to be able to do everything. I want to be able to, what are those things that the boat pulls and you just fly over? Like,
oh, I forgot what it's called. Parachuting? No.
No, not parachuting. Parachuting is when you jump off. Whatever.
Parasailing.
Yes, I want to, like, go diving. I want to travel and I want to live.
Yeah, we want to travel and go with the locals.
Yes. So if you're anywhere and you are not a creep, you ain't gonna kill us and eat us, then I'm so down to travel. Well, not right now, because the furthest we can get is the 99-cent store.
We don't even go there. The furthest we can get is the gym. And at that, we had a $10 gym.
Yeah, we got a $10 gym membership. But yeah, I just want to be able to be very active, and I want to be healthy, and be able to have children's and still be active and hands-on. So
what else? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So, what's your favorite music artist and sports team? I don't have a favorite music artist. I listen to all kinds of different genres. Like, I will listen to country. I will listen to banda. That's Mexican like country music, hillbilly music. I like to listen to southern rock. I like to listen to rap. I like to listen to everything.
Yeah, from gangster rap, 70s rock, 80s, 90s,
oldies. That's one thing. My playlist is so freaking broad. It's all over the place. I love me some LBC gangsta rap.
That G
what
Funk.
else? G Funk. What else? Yeah. So I don't have like just one specific music genre. And favorite sports team? Not really into sports.
Yeah, she's not into sports.
But I do love UFC.
Yeah.
I love watching that. What else? Yeah, that's about it. So, hopefully this Q&A wasn't boring, and hopefully you made it to the end. And if you did make it to the end, comment down below and don't be lying to me. So, yeah, I'll try and do these more often. And I guess I'm not being that awkward anymore, right?
Yeah.
So let me know if I'm still being somewhat awkward.
Well, they won't know unless they watch all your videos.
Yeah, unless you watch all my videos. So, yeah, hopefully it was somewhat informative. Hopefully you guys get to know me a little bit better with these. And don't be shy if you have questions. Comment down below. Hit me up on email if you need help. DM me. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your peeps. And see you guys next time. Peace out.